I'm happy to take a couple questions.
Okay, just a few minutes for questions. Matt, you met Matt on our last trip.
Yes, Matt, good to see you in
Good to see you, sir.
Washington. Think about where it was for a second.
Well, it's certainly not Pyongyang, that's for sure. Just on North Korea and the meetings today, we have just met, so I don't know if you're a betting man, but if you were a betting man, what would you say the odds are for this meeting actually coming off in at the date and venue that's been set? And if are you prepared to go back or to meet again wherever with Kim Jong-un if that is decided, if that's necessary to actually fully prepare for a summit?
I'll take your second question first. Second one is we will do what it takes to make sure that this is a successful meeting, whether that's meeting with the North Koreans in some third country or whatever it may take. We are prepared. The president will ask us to ensure that we've done all we can to make sure that we have the real opportunity to have this historic, successful outcome. And I'm not a betting man, so I wouldn't care to predict whether it will happen, only to predict that we'll be ready in the event that it does.
Nick from Bloomberg.
Mr. Secretary,
yes, sir.
Thanks very much. There were reports that when you met with Kim Jong-un, you were looking out at a sunset, and he allegedly said, wouldn't it be great if there were American hotels lining the scene? Do you believe that he's open to the idea of American investment in North Korea? And can you also give us your thoughts on what would explain the change in tone from North Korea? The president said he thought China had something to do with this.
You mean the tone this past week as opposed to
the last week,
the
correct.
trajectory? No, I'm not going to talk about that, speculate about that. We're preparing. We're continuing to do our work and lay the foundation for a successful meeting. I'm confident we'll get there. With respect to Chairman Kim, I haven't spoken publicly about the conversations we've had. They were between he and I. But I do have a real sense that he would find American investment, American technology, American know-how of real value to his people, and it's something that he and I had a chance to speak about generally. And I do think it's something that if we get this right and we get the denuclearization right, that America would be quite capable of delivering them with lots of things that would make life better for the North Korean people.
Rich Hudson from Fox News.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Hi, Rich.
The South Korean government today put the chances at, we're not talking specific numbers here, but they did put it at 99%.
I heard that. I heard that's at 99.
Is there something that gave President Trump pause in direct conversations that this government has had with the North Koreans? And how would you describe, since you've left Pyongyang, what kind of communication the United States has had with the government of North Korea?
Yeah, I won't characterize that. I don't think there's anything that's given us pause. Chairman Kim asked for this meeting. President Trump agreed to undertake it. We worked to find a date and location. We got those set, and since then, we're driving on. It is clear we are working to make sure that there's a common understanding about the contents of what will be discussed. But I'm optimistic. But again, this could be something that comes right to the end, and it doesn't happen. As the president said, we'll see. And I think that's the place that we find ourselves.
Francesco from AFP.
Yes, so the president said, thank you for doing this. The president said that the summit might be delayed. Are you discussing now the possible new date or it being delayed with the North Koreans? And what are the issues that would prevent it to be on June 12th? Are there logistical or on the things you want to discuss with them?
We're still working towards June 12th.
But you're discussing this with them?
We're working towards June 12th.